Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. This is Christina. Today, we're going to get you some messages. We're going to see what your angels and guides want you to know and what's going on in your energy, what's going on around you. Before I get started, I always send out some healing. So take a deep breath with me. You ready? All right, Scorpio, let's get some cards. Let's see. 4 of Cups, Page of Swords, 4 of Swords, Ace of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. Oh boy, Scorpio, what is going on for you? You are not happy. This is pretty specific. This is a pretty specific read. So if this is not your story, Scorpio, I'm sorry. Maybe this is not meant for you and meant for other Scorpios, because this is going to be pretty specific. That's not really generalized. They're telling me that this is important for somebody. Why are you making me choke? Hang on. They're messing with my throat chakra right now. Hang on. I don't know why. It's funny because I can usually tell when like spirit's doing it or if I'm doing it for no reason. Sometimes I can't, but that was definitely spirit. I don't know what that was. But anyway, if you're having a hard time speaking your truth, that could be why. All right, so maybe you need to maybe you need to communicate. You know, so it's so hard for us humans sometimes to communicate. Sometimes we hold back things that we really want to say because we don't want to hurt other people's feelings, or we don't want to, cause an effect, right? So I understand why we hold back, but I think that there's something that might need to be said for you, Scorpio. I think you might need to tell somebody something. So anyway, with that being said, you're unhappy with a situation that I think you created. Sorry to say, but I think to be honest with you, I think you found new love, and it was great at first, but now it's not so great, and you're wondering if you made a mistake. I think that your relationship, there's been a lot of friction lately. And I think that friction is starting to erode the foundation. So if you guys don't do something to fix it, I think it's going to crumble. Right? I think you're at a point right now where you're really considering your options. I kind of feel like you feel a little stuck. You hear Ghost. He's laying under my feet. He's a big giant fraidy cat right now. There's fireworks going off, and my Vito, he doesn't care about fireworks, but Ghost, he's the biggest baby. This is a huge dog, and he's just the biggest baby, so he's at my feet, and you heard him moaning. He's like, nobody's paying attention to me. Anyway, back to your reading. So Scorpio, I think that you really are considering your options. I think you're trying to figure out what you should do. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure I have an answer for you. I know you feel a little left out in the cold. But I don't want to be harsh here. I think it was because of your own actions. Maybe not being left out in the cold was your actions, but you not being happy, you got to take responsibility for that. And again, I don't want to be harsh here, but I am there's definitely a message here for you, for somebody. So I'm going to be as blunt as they want me to be, and I'll try and be as sympathetic and nice to you as possible. I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you. I don't know you, and I don't know what's going on in your life. I'm not judging you, but I do think that you have to take responsibility for your own happiness here, because I think you're not happy with the way something turned out. I think you had high hopes, but I think they kind of crashed and burned a little bit here. At least that's how they're making me feel. And I feel like you're keeping quiet about it. Scorpios tend to be secretive. And I think that's part of their downfall. I think that if they communicate sooner, they could prevent a lot of things that go wrong with them. Because Scorpios are so loving and passionate. But they're secretive. They like their secrets. All right, so let me get you some more cards, and we'll see where this is going and see if we can get some advice for you here. And like I said, if this is not your story, it's okay. Next week, maybe it will be, okay? But somebody needs to hear at least some kind of message here that I'm given, because like I said, it's kind of specific. So anyway, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. So you have the ability to make peace with someone or a situation. But I think in order to do that, you're going to have to humble yourself. And that's not easy for a Scorpio to do. So let's keep going. Let's see. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. All right, so Scorpio, they've got you. They're saying we got your back here. You're going to be fine. You're going to be okay. You just need to do what you really do feel in your heart. All right, so if you're unhappy with your current situation, change it. You have the ability to do so. No matter how stuck you feel, you have the ability to change it. You're not as stuck as you think you are. Let me get you some more cards. Delusion. Intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. All right, Scorpio, do not delude yourself into thinking that everything's okay when everything is not. All right? Like, don't lie to yourself. You can lie to everybody else, but don't lie to yourself. It's going to get you in deep when you do that. All right? So beware of these delusions here. Again, sorry if I'm being harsh, but the messages are coming out. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? See? I knew it. Like, I knew you feel like you want to do something. You want to make something right. You're going to be successful at it. You just got to trust your heart and how you feel. Like, I really do feel like you want to make peace with something or someone. I'm not sure. You want to make peace. And I think that you should. I really do. I feel like it's in your heart to do so. I feel like that's what your soul is calling you to do. So with my throat chakra, I feel like there's a conversation that needs to be had with somebody. Again, if this is not your story, it's not your story. But if it's resonating even just a little bit, pay attention and stick with me, because you might hear something that you need to hear. Love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life. All right, so whatever you're questioning here, it involves your love life. All right. Your imaginary friend. Childhood treasures resurface. Scorpio. Wow, this is like, you're really in it. You're really in it here. So you're remembering things. Something's coming back around. Something's coming back around for you to face. For you to see. Childhood treasures resurface. So either somebody from your past is coming forward and it triggers memories, or you find something that you used to treasure as a child. Could be like a teddy bear or something like that. That brings back these memories. You know, the times you cried on it, the times you hugged it so tightly because you were scared. But something is coming back around for you to look at it. Whether it's a person or something, but memories are resurfacing. And you have to kind of ask yourself why. I think it's important. Repairing the body, mind, and spirit. You know what, Scorpio? If you want to heal yourself, you got to heal this situation, whatever this is. You want to feel good again. You want to feel happy. You don't want to have bad memories. You don't want to feel bad about anything. You want to feel good. So what do you got to do? You got to do some shadow work, unfortunately. You got to face the things that are coming up. You got to face those fears right in the eyes. Look, no one wants to think that they're a bad person. No one wants to believe that they do bad things intentionally. But we're all human, and we all do those things sometimes. Do we regret them? Yeah, most of us do. Some of us don't, but some of us do. So just because you've done something wrong, or you've done something that you considered, bad, whatever. I don't know what word I was trying to, there was a word that reprehensible or something was trying to come out and it couldn't come out. So anyway, you just gotta take a look at it and figure out why you did it, why you felt that way, cause and effect, and then just keep breaking it down. Well, you did it because of this. Okay. Well, that happened. Why? This happened. Why? Right? And how do we feel about that? And then you just got to keep going backwards and break it down until you're finally like, oh, it's all because someone made me feel afraid. And I shouldn't feel afraid because I'm okay. I'm grown. I'm an adult now, and I don't have any reason to be afraid of that anymore. Then you can release it. Okay? Usually shadow work revolves around some kind of fear. It might not seem like it at first, but it usually always comes down to a fear when you break it down far enough. So, yeah, do that shadow work. Detox it. Detox yourself. All right? When you're at a point where you are loving yourself and, feeling good about yourself, you forgive yourself for your past sins, you try to forgive other people for past sins made towards you. you're at a really good place. And that's when life is going to open up and you're going to start seeing more and more positive things for you, for yourself. So, I don't know, Scorpio. I'm sorry you're going through this, but again, it kind of feels like it's like self-sabotage a little bit. Like you created the situation that you're currently in that you're unhappy about. I'm sorry. Ooh, you got a twin flame. Ooh, the chills are going through me like crazy. All right, Scorpio, who's your twin flame? Do you know who your twin flame is? Kind of have a feeling that you do. If you are currently with somebody, I don't think it's that person. I think it's somebody from your past. I think it's somebody you either ran from or you pushed away. Twin flame journeys are very difficult. They can be absolutely amazing. They can be. But they can be extremely trying, extremely taxing. There's a lot of high highs and there's a lot of low lows. And those lows are really low and they hurt. They hurt a lot. I don't ever want to hurt that much again. I never want to be with my twin flame again for that reason. However, if it is my destiny, then I will accept it. So I feel like you need to make something right with your twin flame. I'm not saying you have to be with them, but I think there needs to be some kind of peace made. Right? What is this? Peace and personal strength and peace. I think there needs to be some peace made with your twin flame. So hopefully you know who that is. All right, let me get you a Hidden Worlds card. Is this the camera or is it me? Sorry, you were all crooked there. All right, here we go. The liminal dance, delicacy, fragility, and transcendence. Damn. Scorpio. I just feel this at such a soul level for you. Like your soul really needs healing, or your soul really needs, I think your soul needs healing. I think you got off your path. But I think that you were meant to get off your path, and I think you're now meant to get back on it. It's time to remember that within the forgotten places lie the things that you once knew. So in your memories. You have the power within you already to be embraced. The simple acts of remembering, of standing strong, of knowing there is more to this world than can be dreamt of, will remind you of the eternal dance. Your every step has magic in it. Do not despair. Walk and dance with intent, and let the shape of your days be created by your will. So, what's this saying? This is saying you're starting to remember your purpose of why you're here. Your soul is either calling to you. There's some deep, deep feelings here. There's some deep feelings here. And I feel like you know that things didn't go the way that they should have gone. We're human. We have free will. We get off our soul paths sometimes. So I think what you need to do is find a way back on it. Pay attention to signs. If you need to make right with somebody, I think you should. Find that peace. Like I said, just because you make things right or you find a little bit of peace with somebody doesn't mean that you have to be committed to them. All right? But you need to do what's right for you, Scorpio. And I think that you're really in your feels. And I feel like you really feel alone. You're really unhappy right now. You don't have to be. You can fix this. You got to start with fixing yourself. Let me pull you some charms. And fixing yourself is admitting things you might have done wrong. And that's really hard to do. It is. I get it. You're gonna smile again, Scorpio. There's gonna be a change coming in for you. Things are gonna be fine. Remember to wear your crown. Put that crown back on. Take your power back here. Figure things out. Do the shadow work. Do the work. Do the homework. If you do the work instead of hiding it or pushing it down, if you do the work and you allow yourself to feel, that means you have to break down and cry. Break down and punch something. As long as it's not another somebody. Do it alone if you have to. Go out into the forest and scream your lungs out. You know what I mean? Just do that banshee wail. It helps. Believe it or not, it helps. But you need to bring things back into balance, especially in your own life. You could be traveling sometime soon. Trust your intuition, right? The zebra spirit's here. It's ready for you when you're ready to make a change. And I think you're ready to make a change, Scorpio. It's time for you to shine. It's shine bright. All right, Scorpio, that's what I got for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Until next time, love and light.